up guys, Katya here, and I'm in front of this insanely cool car. This is Ash's 1995 Nissan Skyline R33 GTR Vspec. What a crazy name for such a crazy car. Now, GTRs are absolutely insane. You can see right here, this says GTR. I really love how that looks. And this front bumper right here is it's called a 400R, and I've been told that it's incredibly rare. So to see it on this car, it's such a treat. And right here, this says Nismo, and right here, this like radiator is actually exposed, so you can like touch it and stuff. It's pretty cool. Overall, this car has an amazing style. This is like, in my opinion, like peak Japanese car. I really love GTRs, and if you guys know, an R35 is actually my dream car. So seeing the predecessor to that is amazing. And come over here. This spoiler right here, absolutely insane. It matches the car really well. Like everything about this car just flows so nicely. And you can see it's carbon fiber. Very, very beautiful. I love large wings on cars where it flows and it suits it. And this car is definitely that. As well, the back here, gorgeous back. You can see the tail lights. I love how they're circular. It says GTR, Nismo, amazing. One pipe right here. It's a very large size pipe. I really like that. It has you know, it has the space for one, and this pipe just fills it up really nicely. So overall, just gorgeous car. This is a midnight purple. It came from Japan, just like this. And Ash said that he imported it in 2018, and it took him about a month for this car to deliver. And ever since that, he's been working on modifying it. So we'll show you some of the mods that he's done to this car. First, right here though, really quick, these wheels, they are blue. This is Ash's choice for the wheels. And the calipers, rotors, the rotors are actually for an R35 GTR. They are OEM, which is a cool fact. So he says that not many people have this look where the wheels are blue and the color is midnight purple. I think he's doing an amazing job rocking this color combo. I personally really like it, so good on him. So there's a lot of modifications done to this engine bay. I'll list them out for you guys, and we'll show you up close as well. So the most important thing about this car is that it's been converted from a twin turbo to a single turbo. And this turbo, it's massive. This is a Spectrum Motorsport with a downpipe, a manifold, and a front mount intercooler right here. The engine, it's an engine swap that was performed. It used to be an RB26, and it's now an RB28 with a 2.8 liter stroker kit. It's a Tomei engine, and this right here is the serial number. This massive bar right here, this is a titanium strut tower bar. We have right here a blue Greddy oil cooler. We have a Nismo intake right here. We have a coil radiator. And a very cool feature about this car is that right here, this is an HKS Step 2 VCAM system. So this basically eliminates the turbo lag, which makes this car even faster. Very cool mod. I actually did not know about these being a mod that exists, so I'm learning something new as well. And we have some Blitz coilovers right here that stick out. And a really cool thing about this engine is the color of it. It's an illusion violet color, so if you go into the shadow, and then away from the shadow it changes color. It's a very cool, I've never seen an engine have such a nice color. Now that I know about these, I'm very tempted to color my engine as well. So now for the most important part of this car, how much horsepower does it make? So this car was tuned with a Haltech Elite ECU, and it makes 500 all-wheel horsepower on regular pump gas at 93 octane. And this car has also been tuned to take E85, and on E85 it makes 680 all-wheel horsepower. That's absolutely insane. I can't believe those numbers are right in front of me, basically in the form of this car. I've never experienced anything like that. Very cool. And another nice touch about this car is that it has this Brembo sticker. It actually came from Japan like that, and it's the one of 2 stickers that are on this car. Later we'll show you guys the other one. Right here, if you come over here, these wheels, these are Advan GT Premium wheels. The lug nuts right here, they have kind of like a nice turquoisey color. Those are Project Muse signature color lug nuts. And this side skirt right here, lovely side skirt. It's a top secret side skirt. And if we come around to the back of the car, the rear bumper is also a 400R. It's same as the front bumper, which is a 400R. And coming in here, you will see the second sticker. It says Nürburgring. Let me know how to say it properly. That's a really cool track. I don't know if you guys watch Nürburgring track fails, but I love watching those compilations. So that's how I know about this track, and it's a really cool track. If I ever get the chance to drive on it in the future in Germany, I would love to. Alright guys, I have the keys for this car. This is so sick. So these are like, it says GTR, this is the key, and right here this part actually came with the keys from Japan. This is original, and this is the wireless opener for the car. It says Nissan. This is original stuff right here, and I'll let you guys have a look at the interior. So you open the door, nice and gentle. And these seats right here, these are OEM seats, very comfortable. Yeah, I really like those seats, very nice. So in the interior, we have a few interesting parts. The steering wheel, aftermarket, and something that's super cool that I never knew existed is this lever right here. This is an assist, so that you can just push this instead of having to reach further back to access this lever. So it's boom, really easy to grab it just like that. Such a cool feature. And this dashboard right here, this is it's not carbon fiber, it's hydro dipped carbon, and right here as well. This Nismo gauge, it's very cool. It actually goes to the top speed, as you can see, is 320 kilometers per hour as opposed to 180. And this is an aftermarket shifter right here. Here we have Haltech and Haltech ECU stuff that I'm not really too familiar with, but the buttons are pretty cool. So there's a button that says boost. We have a launch button, a valet mode, very fancy, a data log, fuel pump, a self-destruct, a just send it. This button's really fun, I tried it out, and a boost button. So very cool stuff. And right here, this is a little trinket we have here, and this was given to Ash This is something that you get in Japan when you get your car serviced. So he keeps it for memory. And other cool features is that it says GTR right by the e-brake right here. And overall, just really nice interior. It's also pretty easy to move the seats. There's a lever right here and you can like adjust just like that. Very cozy. Okay, I will now show you guys how to open the trunk up on this car. So you get the door open and right here there's this lever and you just pull it up and the trunk cranks open. I really like opening trunks. And once again, massive wing. I can't stress this enough. Wings are just, I really like a car that has a nice big wing on it. And the trunk is just open like that. And it's actually very like spacious. Like, as you can see, it's pretty deep. You know, maybe like my elbow to the tip of my finger right here. And it's pretty long as well. Like you definitely can fit quite a lot of stuff. An interesting feature is that these hydraulic struts actually got worn out, and Ash said that they actually broke on him, so he had the trunk close on him, which is why he got them fixed. And I thought that was pretty cool. That's definitely the reality of having an older car, is that certain parts that maybe you wouldn't expect to break do break on you. All right, some other cool things about this car is that it has real air vents, unlike the Mark V Supra. There's one right here on the side skirt, and then there's one right here. I love me some real air vents. Some interesting facts. Well, I guess this is more about the owner. Ash does not daily this car, and I think that's probably for the better. For a car that's this old, you kind of want to preserve it, and but he still enjoys it. It's his kind of like a weekend car, so he says he takes it to the golf course and the gym, which I think that's pretty cool. He loves Nissan, which is why he got this car, and he's also a big fan of Subaru. He has owned a 2017 Subaru WRX STI, and he's owned my dream SUV, which is the Subaru Forester STI. I'm actually quite jealous that he's had that car. That's amazing. So he just loves Japanese cars, and this is a beautiful car. He has decided to keep it ever since importing it. And my thoughts on this car is that it's amazing. I love GTRs. Seeing the predecessors to the R35 is so cool. It makes me want to own an R35 even more now, and I'm super excited. And I'm also excited to modify. So when I purchase a future car, this build has inspired me to really go all out and to do my own modifications that are super cool, because it's so cool to see a car that's so modified, and just all the parts, Ash said that they all have a story, and I think that's really cool. He was just telling me about where some of the parts were sourced and how he was actually able to get some parts locally, which I think is pretty impressive considering how this is a Japanese car, and here in Canada he's able to source some of these parts. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and remember guys, stay chillin'.